Hi everyone, and welcome to this series which doesn't have a name. It's just an FB Live at 5. It started last week on a spur of the moment, and today is day 7. Believe it or not, I can hardly believe it. It's day 7. So before we jump into our subject of today, which is how to weave in gratitude into some daily practice, let me take a few minutes and talk about things that come in our mind. After all, we are in a very special crisis, and it's not business as usual, definitely not business as usual. So let me take a few thoughts that came to my mind yesterday and today. Yesterday, actually, as I was speaking about gratitude, before I moved into gratitude, I wanted to share with you the power of the mind. And it's not just the mind, it's the power of your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, your actions. And I shared yesterday a quote from Gandhi, who said, and I don't have the quote in front of me with exact words, but your beliefs become your thoughts. And your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions. Your actions, they influence your values, and at the end of the day, your values become your destiny, meaning your life. So if you take this chain from the beliefs to thoughts, words, action, values, and destiny, destiny being your life, what it really means and what it's really saying is that your thoughts affect your life, your current life. And in the situation and the crisis, I realized that yes, our words and our thoughts and our beliefs these days are very important. For instance, someone calls you and they start the conversation with, "Oh my God, look at the situation is so bad. And it's just the beginning. Imagine us in 3 months from now." And everything they say is right. The situation is bad. We're just at the beginning. We don't know what's going on. But then, what if we could frame this with a discussion that... Okay. Sorry, I wanted to wave and my phone was almost gonna fall off. So, what if we chose our words wisely? Maybe instead of saying, "Oh my God, look at the situation, how bad it is." Even though we feel it's a bad situation, why wouldn't we say, "What can we do, you and I, to make this situation a little bit better? What can we... What is the one thing that we can do to bring some smiles, some joy, some help, some relief to someone who's really in a worse situation than us?" Maybe people are already being hit financially. Very soon it's going to be the beginning of the month and some people will not be able to pay the rents. Maybe people now realize that I was able to walk out and in, but now I can't. So how can we get grocery for someone who cannot leave the house? So the point is, choose your words wisely. Every time you talk to someone, and even if you're alone, every time you think of something, please think wisely, because every thought you have is going to be becoming a word, and every word you have will turn into an action, and your actions will turn into your values, and your values will turn into your life. What Gandhi in his quote calls your destiny. So we are responsible, very much so, of our thoughts and our words. So this is the first thing I wanted to share with you. It was just riding on yesterday's lesson, because yesterday's lesson we talked about that, and today I wanted to say, what can we do from the lesson of yesterday? Being, can we choose our words wisely? So I'm going to give you a challenge. Today is Monday, so you have a full week to notice your words, and then maybe reverse them into a positive one, or your thoughts into a positive one. Okay. So so that was my introduction. So today's subject is about gratitude. Yesterday we talked a lot about gratitude. We talked about emotions and vibrations, and we mentioned how gratitude and unconditional love was one of the highest vibrations. So we talked about that, and the day before we did our vision boards. Remember? So now, what is gratitude has to do with vision board, and this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna bring them all together. So your vision board has your life, your best life ever in front of you. It's in pictures and it's in words. Remember, we put one sentence for each area of your life. And now, every morning, what are you gonna do? Every morning, what you're gonna do is affirm. Create an affirmation with everything you put on your board. Put it into an affirmation at the beginning of the day. And what's the best way to affirm than to say it in the present tense and with gratitude? So one of the formulas that I love the most, and it's a formula from, now I have to remember his name, but it doesn't matter. The formula says, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm going to the gym every day, that I am the queen of the gym, that I am slim, now that I eat healthy, and I'm cooking very yummy meals, and I'm staying at my healthy weight. Or I am so happy and grateful now that my investments are growing every day. Or I am so happy and grateful that my business is booming and I'm bringing value to my customers every single day. Whatever it is on your 5 or 6 or 7 statements, you are going to repeat them, to affirm them once a day in the morning with gratitude. I am so happy and grateful now that I live the situation in the present moment, even if you're very far away from your objective. Okay? So this is really the lesson of today. Now, this is 1/6 of everything that I could recommend you do in the morning, because in the morning it's the best time to create some what do I call it? Some success habits. It's the best time in the day to create some success habits. So the first one is do your affirmations. You do your affirmations of gratitude. We just covered that. The second one is to be grateful for all the blessings that you have in the. So, and it would be great if you have a journal, and you could write this, because writing is very powerful. However, if you don't want to write, or if you do not write, you can just take 3 minutes, take a deep breath, stay in, and be grateful for everything that happens in your life. And today, especially in this crisis, we are so grateful for so many things. We have some heads up. We're not the first country who was hit by this. We're learning from other countries. We're sending our love and prayers to all the ones who had no insights. We're learning a lot from China, Italy, and France, and so on. So we are very grateful for that. We're very grateful for the governments who are taking a strong stand and are very providing us with an amazing leadership. We are very grateful for having friends, neighbors, family that takes care of us, calls us, and hopefully everybody is safe and healthy. So there is a lot to be grateful for these days. So the second exercise would be to show, write, think, or of your gratitude. The third exercise, and it's something we really rarely do, is to give a tap on your shoulder and say something like, okay, bravo, Miriam, today you, I don't know, I set up a Zoom for the family, and we were from 3, 4 continents talking to each other. Actually, it didn't succeed because it was the first time, so a lot of people could not make it. But next Monday it should be better. So maybe I could say thank you, Miriam, for showing up every day on Facebook Live. Even if you don't know if anybody's interested or not. I mean, I'm here not knowing if anybody's interested or not. I know I have a lot to share, and I know there's a lot of people out there who would need this information. I just don't know if the people who need this information are watching. So, but maybe I could give myself an appreciation. So this is the third thing: appreciate yourself. And by the way, it's a good segue to tell you that if everything I say here is not applicable to you, I'm sure you have someone in your life, close family, far friends, neighbors, who might be looking for that exact information. Maybe they need a life transformation. Maybe they're looking for some guiding into what to do next. So please bring them here. And you know what? I could even challenge you to think, why wouldn't anybody and everybody, and I could see the names on the call. Thank you guys for jumping in and watching. Why wouldn't every single one of us need to put in place a plan to improve? I mean, I can't think of one reason. If you tell me, oh, it's because I retired. Well, I'll tell you, if you retired, that means that you are a bundle of information. You have a bundle of knowledge. And I bet you there are tons and tons of people who would even pay for your knowledge. So why not spare them the errors, the mistakes, the time it takes to find and give them the information you have. If you are telling me, oh, I haven't been in business, so I don't have anything to give, I could tell you, I am sure you have a passion that you can share. I don't know if it's cooking, making cookies or biscuits, or some of the people on my thread are amazing windsurfers. Some people I know play guitar, amazing guitar players. And I'm saying whatever your strength is, I guarantee you have a bundle of knowledge to share. And if the excuse is I'm too young, because and I'm 20 something and I don't know how I can help, well, let me tell you, if there's any 20 something on the line, I need help. I need help with my social media. I need help with putting my videos on YouTube. I need help with setting up my Facebook page. So every single person starting at the age of 15 and on has something to share and give to others. And the question would be, what is my passion? And where do I start? And this series, the one that started 7 days ago, is the answer to that question. Where do you start? What is your passion? Well, all these exercises every single day was taking you one step at a time to bring you to, how do I do it? And then on day 5, we did our vision board. On day 6, we started understanding the power of gratitude, the power of our words, the power of our thoughts. And today we're trying to put this together. And there's more, because tomorrow we're going to go into actions. I mean, we're not going to put a vision board and then look at it all day. Yes, the vision board is going to trigger our kinesthetic and visual memory, and it's going to put us into action, but then you need to take the action. And that's what I'm going to do. So we talked about three habits, which is affirm with gratitude, appreciate yourself, be grateful for all the blessings of life. The fourth one is visualization. Very, very, very powerful tool. I hope I'll cover it in the next 2 or 3 days. And the next, the fifth habit in the morning is to start your day with an actionable intention. What's that? It's the 2-3 actions that are going to make your intention flow during the day. So my intention is to touch as many lives as I can and help as many people as I can, and give you on kind of a silver platter what took me years and years and years to learn, decipher, understand, and collect. Because everything I give you here has been a collection of tens and thousands of dollars. So, but it's not dollars, it's time, it's years. It all started almost 15 years ago. So, and there's a lot of training and a lot of certification that I went through, and a lot of learning and reading books. I love reading, so that's, to me, it wasn't an issue. But why not give all that stuff to those who need it? So we covered the fifth one, which was actionable intentions. And the sixth one is the success habits. Success habits of successful people. I mean, again, you can read this in books from the 19th century to 2 weeks ago. There's a book that came out 3 weeks ago. Everybody will tell you there are a few things that successful people do that not everybody else does. And that's why less than 2% of the population has a massive success. And one of them is, well, there's a lot of them, but one of them is repetition, consistency, discipline, the word that nobody loves. But if you don't like the word discipline, replace it with consistency. So adopt some success habits every morning. Some of the habits are, by the way, eating healthy, drinking in the morning healthy, maybe meditation, maybe some physical energetic exercise like pumping energy, or quick breathing, whatever it is going to be for you. There are few things that if you do every day over and over again, it puts you in a shape of more of a successful person. Your chances of success are better. Your energy is higher. Your mind is open. Your heart is more open. So I did cover with you today the 6 habits in the morning. One of them being affirm all your intentions with gratitude. The other, I could repeat them all. The other being be grateful every single day, at least once a day. And I mean, some of us, depending on where you come from, we have in our language a lot of expression. Thank God this is like this. Thanks heavens this is like that. So that's good. They are unconscious ways of expressing gratitude. But the best is to express gratitude in a conscious way, like consciously express your gratitude. That's the one that goes the furthest, because your heart is where. So I think I covered everything for today. Give me your feedback below. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you think of someone else for whom this could be helpful. I am thinking of another format, because Facebook Live is fantastic, but I can't see your interaction, guys, so I'm thinking of moving all this on Zoom. I'm going to talk with some tech geeks and see if this is feasible as easily as I think it is, and I'd love to do that. And quickly here, I'm going to tell you what's in store for us tomorrow. Here. So tomorrow, we are going to talk about how to take all this and put it into actions. Because as I said, at some point we need to take actions. And then we're going to spend a lot of time on the mindset. And this is the part I love. I absolutely love. The power of our mind. How our mind can create the best life ever and the worst life ever, and anything in between. It's our mind that's creating it. So I hope you're excited about tomorrow. I definitely am. And thanks for being here today. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Love you all. Stay safe. Bye.